Hello everyone, welcome to the Ferreira Lakers News channel. Without further ado, let's get to more Lakers news, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Players' grades, Lakers vs Suns. Assessing every Lakers player's performance from the team's 127-109 loss to the Suns. My word. That was awful. The Lakers came out on Thursday against the Suns and never really looked interested in playing. The offense was vibes-based, the defense was barely more than that, and the result was predictable, given those two factors. It felt like one of those nights that are prone to happen in the NBA, but the Lakers have had them a lot this year and can't afford to continue having them. Just a frustrating night that has become far too familiar. Alas, let's grade the loss. As always, grades are based on expectations for each player. A B grade represents the average performance for that player. Cam Reddish. I'm not going to grade Cam based on 8 minutes before he didn't play in the second half, with injury. I will say I liked the vibe of the starting lineup a lot more, with Jared Vanderbilt in his spot. Grade, Inc. LeBron James. One of the underlying storylines of the last week of games has been that LeBron looks like he really doesn't care. You can interpret that however you want, but it wasn't great. If LeBron looks like this, you won't win games. Grade, F. Anthony Davis. If there's anyone who gets a pass for his performance, it's AD. He's been carrying the team for a while even through LeBron's laissez-faire stretch. That doesn't mean tonight was good, I'm just less annoyed about it than I am LeBron's game. Grade, F. Taurean Prince. Prince is neither the problem nor the solution when it comes to the Lakers. He's fine. He's not going to be the guy to lead you out of a tough night, and he's not going to be the guy to bog you down. But if he pump fakes another open three-pointer only to then take a contested one. Grade, D. Austin Reaves. Hey, Reaves' three-pointer is back. Slump busted. All good news, right? Yeah, Reaves had just a funky vibe to him tonight. He made some really bad decisions, whether on pick-and-roll passes to Anthony Davis or forcing the issue when the team didn't have numbers on a fast break. His stat line is generous relative to his level of play tonight. Grade, F. Max Christie. I actually enjoyed that Christie got an extended run against Devin Booker on Thursday. Those are the matchups and situations he needs exposure to. Now, he wasn't very good at it. But I don't think anyone really expected him to be. You want your young guys to get chances to learn against players like Booker. It's a sink or swim situation, and I thought there was enough swimming mixed in with the sinking. Grade, D. D'Angelo Russell. The best player of the night for the Lakers, and I'm not sure it's close. Even before garbage time, he looked like he gave a damn, a stark contrast to his teammates. Sure, much of his counting stats came in garbage time, but I also think that could be one of the wins of the night is seeing him look like his old self. If he carries that over into the next game, even better. Garbage time can have some positives come out of it. Grade, B. Jared Vanderbilt. The other positive from the night was Vondo looking as spry as he has this season. He also played garbage time, and I think that also helped him. If he looks like this and can consistently play north of 15 minutes per game, which he couldn't upon his return, then he should be starting. Grade, B. Jackson Hayes. That second quarter pretty much is exactly what Jackson Hayes is. He can fly around the court and dunk, but also he can foul at a record pace and constantly be out of position as well. He should not be on this team and should not be getting any more minutes. Grade, F. Skylar Mays. I won't put too much stock into garbage time stats, but I will say he looked like someone who could sneak some minutes every now and then. The Lakers aren't really in a position where they can afford to experiment much, but you can see why they were excited to have him. Grade, B. Jalen Hood-Schifino, Dylan Windler. Both played in garbage time, neither played enough to get a grade. Thursday DNPs, Maxwell Lewis. Thursday inactives, Christian Wood, Rui Hachimura, Colin Castleton, Gabe Vincent. Former Cavaliers wing may be the answer to the Lakers' problems. The Los Angeles Lakers are no strangers to former Cleveland Cavaliers players. Taurean Prince spent time in Cleveland and is now a key rotation piece. Last season they signed Tristan Thompson for the playoffs and relied on him in a few key moments. Isaiah Thomas, J.R. Smith, Channing Frye and Luol Deng have all played for the Lakers in recent seasons after passing through Cleveland. Of course, LeBron James may have spent a minute or two in Cleveland in his career before landing in Los Angeles. Impossibly, at 39 years old he remains one of the best players in the league and is putting up All-NBA numbers for the Lakers this season. The Lakers need help this year. The problem for the Lakers is that LeBron is no longer enough. Nor is Anthony Davis, healthy and playing at an elite level this season. The issue has been the supporting cast, which has been inconsistent and ill-fitting around those two stars. The Lakers made it to the Western Conference Finals last season, and entered this year after an active offseason expecting to push for another playoff run this year. Instead, despite health from LeBron and Davis, and despite a run to the in-season tournament championship, the Lakers are stuck at .500 and are fighting simply to make the in-season tournament. Head coach Darvin Ham has been under fire lately for his inability to find lineups to unlock this team's potential. The formula around LeBron has been obvious for 2 decades: put a rim protector behind them, then surround him with shooting and perimeter defense. The problem that Ham and the Lakers have run into is that the players available have drastic strengths and weaknesses. D'Angelo Russell and Christian Wood are floor raisers on offense, but defensive soft spots. Jared Vanderbilt and Cam Reddish are defensive options that kill the Lakers' spacing. Rui Hachimura has regressed back into the disappointing former lottery pick he was before his late-season hot streak in LA. Gabe Vincent remains sidelined by injury. If the Lakers have exhausted the options on the main roster, they may have just signed a player to a 2-way contract who could be the solution that they need. It's a name familiar to fans of the Cavaliers: Dylan Windler. Dylan Windler deserves a shot. Windler was drafted by the Cavaliers with the 27th pick in the 2019 NBA draft, but injuries completely marred the start to his career and he wasn't able to gain traction. He always looked like a viable second draft candidate for a team willing to take a shot on the 2-way potential he showed in college and during dominant showings in the G League. It was another dominant game in the G League that caught the eye of the Lakers. In a game for the Westchester Knicks a week ago, Windler put up 23 points along with a G League record 33 rebounds. Windler profiles as an ideal NBA wing. He is 6 feet 6 inches with a long wingspan, a smooth jumper, and good defensive chops. He plays hard, fights on the boards, and looks like the kind of low-usage 3 and D wing any team could need. The Lakers owe it to themselves to give him a try. It may be that the games lost to injury become too much and he never restarts his NBA career, but it also may be that he is finally healthy and ready to make an impact at the NBA level. The wings the Lakers keep cycling through aren't getting it done. Perhaps Windler can. The upside is that the Lakers find a long-term rotation player, a wing who can hit 3-pointers at a fast clip and with accuracy, won't be killed defensively and helps them rebound. Those players are incredibly valuable. If it doesn't work, at least the Lakers gave it a shot, and their low investment would allow them to move on easily. The Lakers are already relying on one former Cavaliers draft pick in LeBron James. Could they try leaning on another to see if that Ohio to Malibu pipeline has more to offer them?